to re-add the video timer using with fancy editing, and I'm going to just this is going to be the final time I plug this website in the video, but freerace.com, and I recommend playing it because let's say 100 people watch this video and let's say 1,000 people watch this video and each of them decides to go for 1,000 grains of rice, which takes a bit of time but not too long, especially if you're focusing. That would get us to 1,000,000 grains of rice. And yeah. And if let's say this video gets 100 views and everyone who watches it shares it with 9 people, and every one of those 9 people, including themselves, does 1,000 grains, include that. Well, that would be the same thing. It would be 1,000 people getting 1,000 questions, or 1,000 grains, which would be 1,000,000 grains. So again, please check this website out. And that being said, thanks for watching this video. But this is the final question. Time to watch the countdown go down. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video, we are going to do something a bit more important than any of our videos. See, in this video, I'm here to teach you all about a website called freerice.com. This website is a trivia website that donates the cost of 10 grains of rice to the World Food Program for every question you get right. So, let's say you get 100 questions right, they'll donate 1,000 grains of rice worth of money to the World Food Program. The way they do this is they have a team of sponsors who pay for it, and they are legitimately partnered with the World Food Program, as you can see there. So, the goal for this video is going to be to answer some of your questions about this website, and to get to 10,000 grains donated, and maybe even to get some of you to try it out, which I highly recommend. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Right now I have my difficulty set to be pretty low, but I'm going to increase it to easier. And I'm on economics right now, just for fun. Okay, I don't really know a lot about economics, and I feel like actually getting something done, so we're going to do some root words. Okay, so I answered this already in the intro, but one of the biggest questions about this is, how do they donate rice? Like I said earlier, they, according to their own frequently asked questions page, until recently I thought FAQ stood for facts and questions, but they say that they have a team of private sponsors who pay for it. One of the questions is, if they have all this rice available to donate and all this money available to donate, why don't they just do it? Why don't they just donate all their money without asking people to answer questions? Now, back when this website was supported by ads, it was at they got ad revenue from the website, which was then donated. I don't know how it works nowadays, but I assume it's something similar. Also, I started off with 40, by the way, but every 100 grains I get, I'm going to switch subjects. But I highly recommend trying this website out sometime. Also, another thing I'd recommend doing is telling people about it. Spread the word. It's the more people who play on this game, the more grains of rice get donated, and that's just a good thing. Well, we're at 100 grains of rice, so we're going to switch categories. Our next category is going to be music symbols. Okay, I don't know this one, so we're going to do a different one. Psychology, that seems fun to learn about. Oh, it's possible to control the animal's environment. Psychoanalysis. Well, it's not Einstein. Isn't Pavlov that one person who... I'm going to say Sigmund Freud? Okay, yeah. Cognitive dissonance, okay. The human attention span is shorter than that of a goldfish. Yeah. This game, another thing that's great about this game is because it not only are you, donating food, but you're also learning stuff in the process. I don't know this one. I'm gonna just guess memory, but childhood development. Okay. Biological versus environment factors. Believe that one's nature versus nurture. Okay. I want to say 75%. Yes. Okay. There is no book containing. Oh, there is a book containing all psychological disorders. At least there now. That's neat. Okay, I did not know that one. I am not a psych expert. Well, it's modern psychology. The 19th century. It expands to 45%. How many models of memories are there? Short term and long term. I don't fully. Well, we got over 100 grains, so we're going to do a new subject. Geometry. Cuboid. What the heck is a cuboid? What letter has right angles? Oh, that's a neat question. Vertices. Does a triangle-based pyramid have? I want to say, 4. Oh, that's the corners. Pretty much. Measure my height in. Centimeters. Since I'm gonna guess that most of my audience is American, the correct answer would also be English. Alright, not English. diabolical misspeak there. Inches. Diagonals does a pentagon have? 5? Like between the corners stuff? Okay. In centimeter? Oh, that one's, I know, 10. The inside angle would be this one right here. So it would be an acute angle. X has 2 lines of symmetry. O has infinitely many lines of symmetry. Well, depending on if O is a complete circle, it has infinite many lines of symmetry. If it's an oval, there's not infinitely many. I think it's E. Right in the middle, the dash in the middle. 1,000 meters to a kilometer. Little prefix help for you there. You know, I think it's 20 kilometers. Just kidding. It's 20 centimeters. More prefix help for you. Milla. Centi. 1 over 100. It's 100. Oh, I went over the cap. Well. Oh well. What are we doing on foods of the world? Mole. I want to say it's chili peppers. Saffron. I actually don't know this one. I'm gonna guess, but since I know it's something that has to be able, I think it's crocus because it has to be able to grow in the fairly dry climate of that region. Cuisine. What is aloo? I don't know this one. I'm potatoes. Also, I think I've said this before on my channel. Wait, no, this was in an unused video that didn't record properly, but it was meant to be the first video on my channel. It was Minecraft, by the way. I mentioned that in French, potatoes are called pomme de terre, which translates to earth apples. All right, single pearl. I'm going to guess garlic because it has kind of the pearls in it, but no. Okay. Anti-inflammatory property. Want to say turmeric? Yeah. Kittery. I am not an expert on this, but I'm going to guess bread, fish. You know, I probably should. I didn't see the rice there. I guess it'd be kind of weird for it to just be 2 grains, but milk is commonly used in sale. I want to say soy milk, coconut milk. Okay. Christmas. Oh, one of my favorite YouTube Shorts creators makes a lot of baking content, but once they made a pantone, I don't know how to pronounce it, but people still make fun of them to this day for it because it was just not how you make one of those apparently. But it's a cake with dried fruit. It's basically a fruit cake apparently. Racia or all right, so if I recall correctly, Brussels sprouts and broccoli I know are in the same family, and I think it might also include spinach, so I'm going to guess cabbage. Oh, it's Brussels sprouts. Oh, that's right. Brassica is the name of that family. Another one I don't know. Wow, this is embarrassing for me. France? Oh, that's correct. Nice. Hmm. Well, given the name of the website, it's definitely not rice. And I'm gonna guess it's not wheat either, so. Quinoa or corn? I'm gonna guess quinoa since it's kind of just a type of rice. Sorta. Yeah. Claire. I don't know. I don't know this one, but using the power of sort of understanding word linguistics, I might be able to figure this one out. So, given that it's sort of close to English, except it has the accent mark, it's probably from France, since half of English is just basically French, but with some minor changes, or at least has roots from French. And I'm gonna guess during the turn of the 20th century. Nice. And oh, a torus is kind of weird donut shape, so this is the last question, foods of the world. Nice. Time to switch categories. I'll try and do a bit of French, okay. Solution is greeting. Versaire means, oh, that's birthday, okay. Or rock. You know, I probably should figure that one out, but. Oh, Voyager, I actually know. Nice. Alright, just based on the fact that it just sounds like the English word for rice, I'm gonna guess rice. Nice. Medicine is. Yep, okay. Okay, I actually think I know that. I think I knew that one. Temps. Okay. I'm gonna guess time. Yeah. Ons means 11. And La Rue means. Oh, wait, I'm at 500, so time for the next one. Oh, wrong page. Wrong page again. Categories. We're gonna do flags of the world. Okay, that's Comoros. That's the United States of America. That's Liechtenstein. Just based on the green, I'm guessing it's Saudi Arabia. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna guess. Oh, Maldives. I did not know the Maldives had the Islamic moon shape on their flag. This one's the Philippines, I think. Yeah. Is that what that symbol is? Oh, this one's Egypt. North Korea. Or the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The red, I'm guessing Turkey. Yep, Turkey. That's Thailand. Denmark. Spain. Oh shoot, I went over. Oh, time to switch categories. We're gonna stick with history. World history. Oh, okay. I did not know that one. That one was Hirohito. Okay. So, I don't know this one, but Han Dynasty? No. Okay. All right. Um. Japan? Yeah, I don't think. I think Japan was the only one on that list that currently had some form of emperor or prime minister. Margaret Thatcher? Okay. Okay, is in Manalas of the Philippines. Genghis Khan was the Mongol Empire. Since Nelson Mandela is the only person on this list I even know, I'm going to guess that. Yep. In 1990. Wasn't it? I'm going to guess Iraq? Yeah, okay. It's just trying to picture a map of the Middle East. Wait, what? Okay, it just ticks down for a long time. Well, time to switch categories again. Ooh, astronomy. I'm gonna guess that I don't know this one. I'm gonna guess an issue of the mirror since it is a telescope to reach space. Alan Shepard. Land on the moon. 11. I want to say this one's Sally Ride. Yep. A gas giant. At least the Big Bang Theory. Yep. I think it was 17. There were plans for Apollo 18, but I think that one just got cut. Same. Apollo 11 was the one that got to the moon, as we saw earlier. Apollo 19 doesn't exist, and neither does Apollo 33. So, Olympus Mons on Mars. It's the biggest volcano in the solar system. Uranus. I believe it's because of its methane gas. I want to say Ryan A. Oh, yeah. Is it methane gas? Yeah, I think so. Burst of radiation that comes from the sun. That's a solar flare, depending on the type of radiation. Solar flares, if I recall correctly, are caused because the sun's radiation hits the atmosphere. I believe it causes some, like, I believe it ionizes atoms in the atmosphere, specifically ozone, I believe. I don't remember super well. This one, there was a movie about this. Oh, I went over. Keep on forgetting to, change the categories. Um, we're gonna do some economics now. I don't know this, but the prisoner dilemma, if I recall correctly, isn't an economics one. So, money multiplier, invisible hand. I have no clue who this person is or what any of these are, but institutional, no, monetarianism. It's probably return on, yeah, it's return on sales. Okay. See, it's calling it a COD. I'm gonna guess this. Oh no, collateralized debt organization. Okay. Oh, Prisoner's Dilemma? Game theory. But that's just a theory. A game theory. High inflation. Deflation would be negative inflation. Stagflation. Statistical methods be its metrics. Typically, GDP per capita. It's all of these. It boosts investment. Oh, it discard. Interest. Would increased interest rates make it so that investment would have a higher payout? I don't know. Maybe I not thinking of something, but yeah, this is deflation. And this is the last one of the economics tab. So if I get this right, this is all of the above. Yep. Time to switch categories again. And remember, the goal of this video is to get to 10,000 greens, but the goal of this video really is I want some of you at home to check out this website and play it for a bit. Make it to like 1,000 questions or anything helps, especially if you share this website with more people. Physics. Joule. Oh no, Watts. Okay. Alright, so it's getting hit either a little bit of strong energy or a lot of weak energy, so photoelectric effect? Oh, cool. I don't even know what that is, but it worked. Okay, so this one, you'd think it would be this one, but here's the trick. Constant. So it's not accelerating at all. So I believe this is refraction. Types of electromagnetic. Oh, this one's microwaves. Just longer wavelengths as well. Served. The total amount always is. Laws are needed to protect them. In the physics tab. Alright. 1,000. Alright, it's not quark because this number would be way higher. Neutrons are more massive. It's either an electron or an alpha particle. If I recall correctly, aren't alpha particles just photons? And then beta particles are basically helium nucleuses? No, it's gamma particles that are... Wait, alpha particles? Aren't those like electrons? So both... I'm going to guess an electron, but pretty sure that's also what an alpha particle is. I don't know. I genuinely don't have that one, like, on the top of my head, or anywhere in my head. Oh, this one's induction. Infrared. All right. We've gotten to 1,000 grains, but the goal of this video is 10,000. So I'm gonna go on. So I'm gonna go on mute and begin a time lapse. All right. So since we're in the final 10 questions and 100 grains, I'm going to re-add the video timer using with fancy editing, and I'm going to just this is going to be the final time I plug this website in the video, but freerace.com, and I recommend playing it because let's say 100 people watch this video and let's say 1,000 people watch this video and each of them decides to go for 1,000 grains of rice, which takes a bit of time but not too long, especially if you're focusing. That would get us to 1,000,000 grains of rice. And yeah. And if let's say this video gets 100 views and everyone who watches it shares it with 9 people, and every one of those 9 people, including themselves, does 1,000 grains, include that. Well, that would be the same thing. It would be 1,000 people getting 1,000 questions or 1,000 grains, which would be 1,000,000 grains. So again, please check this website out. And that being said, thanks for watching this video. But this is the final question. Time to watch the countdown go down. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.